The problem for us was to move forward to a decisive victory, or our cause was lost. I never forgot that he had as much reason to fear my forces as I had his. The Bible is the anchor of our liberties. No doubt the majority of the duels fought have been for want of moral courage on the part of those engaged to decline. His presence soon restored confidence. The preparations at Corpus Christi for an advance progressed as rapidly in the absence of some 20 or more lieutenants as if we had been there. They had generally acquired some of the vices of civilization, but none of the virtues, except on individual cases. There will be people who will not be consoled for the loss of a cause which they believe to be holy. But no man is so brave that he may not meet such defeats and disasters as to discourage him and dampen his ardor for any cause, no matter how just he deems it. He preferred yielding his own wish to gratify others, rather than to insist upon having his own way. I only knew what was in my mind, and I wished to express it clearly. In every battle there comes a time when both sides consider themselves beaten. Then he who continues the attack wins. There are but few important events in the affairs of men brought about by their own choice. The most confident critics are generally those who know the least about the matter criticized. The art of war is simple enough. Find out where your enemy is. Get at him as soon as you can. Strike him as hard as you can, and keep moving on. In every battle there comes a time when both sides consider themselves beaten, then he who continues the attack wins. I know only two tunes, one of them is Yankee Doodle, and the other isn't. I have never advocated war except as a means of peace. I know no method to secure the repeal of bad or obnoxious laws so effective as their stringent execution. My failures have been errors in judgment, not of intent. If men make war in slavish obedience to rules, they will fail. No other terms than unconditional and immediate surrender. I propose to move immediately upon your works. I propose to fight it out on this line if it takes all summer. Nations, like individuals, are punished for their transgressions. There never was a time when, in my opinion, some way could not be found to prevent the drawing of the sword. I have made it rule of my life to trust a man long after other people gave him up, but I don't see how I can ever trust any human being again. I appreciate the fact, and am proud of it, that the attentions I am receiving are intended more for our country than for me personally. I have nothing to do with opinions. I deal only with armed rebellion and its aiders and abettors. It was my fortune, or misfortune, to be called to the office of chief executive without any previous political training. If you see the president, tell him from me that whatever happens there will be no turning back.